Greetings. It's time to talk about Lab 2. I kind of touched on it in the last lab, but basically you're going to be working on this structural frame, and this frame is going to be used for your piping to sit on. Actually, I mentioned it here. I was about to say it's often referred to as a skid in the field. I don't know why. I kind of hate the phrase, but I'll probably be calling it a skid a lot because that phrase is burned into my brain. Yeah, you're going to make this skid, and you're going to do detailed drawings for the assembly, the main skid assembly, and then there's like one or two sub-assemblies, and you'll do detailed drawings for those as well. And then, yeah, as mentioned, your piping, it's going to be fit to it. And yeah, pack and go the drawing and assemblies and send it to me. So, of course, discussion boards first. And look, here's another example of the document not working as intended. So I'll download it, and then I'll just open it up and talk about it. Yeah, I'll just download all of these. But point in case, as much as I am, a big fan of just being able to click on it and open it, it just doesn't work as intended. So for a while, everybody was just like, "Hey, man, what's up with your drawings?" I'm like, "I know they're not messed up." Eventually, I finally spotted that. And you've got a DWF, so you can look at it, like you normally would, and get a vibe of if you're on the right track as far as modeling goes. Let me just open up these PDFs. Okay, so yeah, first things first. Well, actually, you know what? It looks like Inventor may have just messed up when I exported them. Huh. All right, so in that case, let's just download the drawings themselves. How about that? All right, AutoCAD, don't fail me now. All right, so I'm going to navigate to my downloads and fire these bad boys up. Pro tip, if you didn't know, you can open multiple like that. And as you can see, everything looks fine here. Yeah, sometimes, even though you do everything right, the computer may not make it come out right. So I guess you could always open up the AutoCAD version, if nothing else, just to look at it. I hate the way it looks, but maybe it's just me. But anyway, so you're going to basically recreate this, I believe. Let's see. Yeah, so you're going to make it exactly like this. You're basically taking this design and recreating the model and the dimensions. So it should look ideally just like what I'm giving you when it's done. And you've got this subassembly, the pipe support plate 1. And then this is actually just sheet 2 of the assembly. So basically what you've got, everything in here is one assembly piece, or one part in the assembly, with the exception of these. Which are also, this guy. It's also detailed here in C. It's item 1. So item 1, as silly as it sounds, is just a single part placed into an assembly. And the reason for that, it's kind of an accounting thing, honestly. But, the idea is you've got this part in an assembly so that it shows a quantity of 5. Because obviously if I go and open up that actual part, it's got to show a material amount in pounds. So it's basically just this guy in a subassembly inside of this assembly. And you're going to go through, recreate everything, and make sure you've got these welds that I'm giving you. I know you don't know what this means, but it's just like fillet welds with a flux core for the top you're using. You're basically just plugging in the information. And if you guys aren't familiar with weld symbols, which you should be at this point, but if you're not, just let me know and I can do a little tutorial on that. But I want these laid out just like it too. So, like I'm gonna want each part detailed on the second page just like this one, and I want these detail views. And yeah, I mean that's pretty much it. Make sure your BOM is set up the same as the one that I have given you, and just go from there basically. If you have any questions, let me know, and thanks for watching.